Let me tell you a story. I'm in lunch break with my friend about just over a year ago now, and I'm playing a game of pool with him, and I'm standing there going, even though everyone in our year, everyone we know is saying, God, I want to get out of school. God, I want to be done with this stuff. I want to go and live my life free from the constraints that our school had at our age. See, when we were adults, technically under the law, we'd still be treated like children in some respects. So there was a lot of sentiment around this, and a lot of people went, I just want to get out. But there was a person from the year above that me and my friend knew, my friend more closer to him than me, but we'd met up with him recently, I think, and he'd gone, damn bro, I wish I could come back to year 13, or even any year at school for that matter. And I'm in that same position. I bet you are too, if you're at my age, and I bet you are if you're older than me, or younger than me. See, I was in the gym today, and there was a guy I know as well, who I was talking to, and he was like, are you second or first year? And I went, I'm first, man. And he was like, damn, I wish I could go back. And you know the response I said? I said, bro, don't say that. I'll be saying the exact same thing in a year's time. And I know I will. I made a video very similar to this a very, very long while back. It was a meditation where I can't remember the name of the video. I wish I could so you could watch it. But it was a meditation where I put you in your plus 10, plus 20, plus 30-year-old self. So if you're 20 right now, let's say, imagine when you're 40. And I made you imagine what scenario that was like so vividly and so tangibly that when you opened your eyes and you realized you were back in the reality that you are now, you're extremely grateful to be where you are right now, because you were experiencing life as a 14-year-old, a 40-year-old, but now you're 19. And that meditation is very powerful, because no matter what you achieve in your life, understand this, no matter what you achieve in your life, you could become the most famous person in the world. You could achieve everything you want, but you will still want to come back to the moment you're in right now. It's just human nature. Humans want what they can't have, and that will always be going back in time to times where you think things were simpler, things were more light-hearted, and just more fun. Life had more zing to it. And the premise of this video really is, your life is limited. I don't want to go through all the BS of like, oh, you only have so much time left on this earth, and you only live once, things like that. But I want specifically to say this to anyone watching right now. If you have the choice between money and time, always choose the latter. I'll repeat that because it's very important. If you ever in life have the choice between money and time, always choose time. Because time is priceless. Money has a price. Time never will. You see the richest people in the world investing in getting the best health equipment to try and elongate their experience of life for as long as possible, to become as close to immortal as is possible. But at the end of the day, The great equalizer is death. One of the laws of human nature is death denial. And please do not go through life thinking you're going to live forever. Please do not go through life thinking your parents will live forever. Because the cold, hard truth is you won't, they won't, no one will. So if you don't meditate on these thoughts right now, you may not spend the time in the way you wish you had done in the future. So next time you're about to see your parents, or the next time you have the choice between spending quality time with people you know and people you like, your friends, your family, and chasing the bag. Of course, money's very important. But what is indispensable is your time. So as I said, next time you see your parents, next time you see your friends, just meditate. And the technique is called negative visualization. Because you don't appreciate, because you only appreciate something when you don't have it, being able to simulate not having it makes you appreciate it more. You're tapping into human nature that way. These videos I make are very much based on the premise of human nature. So if we do this visualization with me, it'll be very similar to the one I've done in another video. Close your eyes. Imagine you're next to a hospital bed and your mum's there. She's old, she's wary, the lights are buzzing from above in the hospital ward. You can hear movement in the other wards between patients and nurses, and you can hear the faint beep of your mum's heartbeat over and over again. The doctors are a bit apprehensive about what they think the future holds for your mum. And for once in your life, you wish you could spend time with her. You wish you could go back and tell her how much you love her. You wish you were more present in the times you were with her. You wish you'd been more honest. Open your eyes. Now hopefully, if you have a mum and she's in good health, you're gonna hug her that little bit tighter. Because life is fragile. You don't know what's gonna happen. And you don't want to feel regret. And I'm not saying you won't, because maybe that is just human nature. You could just live a perfect life in respect to the thing we're talking about, in this case your mum. You could be maximum presence, maximum joyfulness, maximum life with her. But in the end, you may still feel, I mean, we all will feel that you could just spend another moment with her. So knowing that day is coming, knowing you're going to get given some bad fucking news, hopefully that urges you to just be more present and take life more on the face of it. on what it was meant to be before everything else came, all the technology, everything. So yeah, that's the best way I can describe it. Time over money every day. Now, this video was a bit more of a somber topic, but it was only because I had the thought today. It was 11 p.m. and I was sat here and I wanted to go speak to my flatmates, which I did. I spoke to them for like 2 hours. But I could have, because I'm working on business right now, or I'm planning on doing my 3rd day tomorrow, could have gone to bed early because I love waking up early when no one else is awake and just smashing out some deep work. But I'm gone from this flat in a week. I can work on my business over the whole summer, and I will create a business, but talking to my flatmates is not something I'll be able to do every day. So I made that distinction and I chose to do that. Call me unproductive, call me a procrastinator, whatever. That's just how I took the situation. So day 3 tomorrow, stay tuned for that. And yeah, I hope you're doing well in your life as well. Just comment below how you're doing, and yeah, that's it really. Yeah. All right, catch you in the next one. Love you, boys.